Everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's continue our session regarding SQL learning. Now the topic is subqueries, and I already offline. I have already tried a bit. So the question is like which one we need to start. That's what GPT asked, and I specified for the subqueries, and it gave a query information like how to write a subqueries. Like there will be major query in that, and there will be another query inside. So that's the way we need to write the queries. That's what it gave. And so the question is like get employees whose salary is greater than the average salary of all employees. I wrote the answer for that, and select name comma salary from employees where salary is greater than subquery start. Select average salary from employees and end the subquery. And this is the 100% correct answer for this particular question that GPT asked. So after that, okay, let's deep dive into the explanation, like how the subquery will be executed. Like as the inner query will start executing first, and after that, that result will be passed to the the outer query. The outer query will take the results and apply the condition on top of the corresponding records, and it'll give the results. So the one more question asked by GPT is like how many times does the inner query runs. So I answered it only once. Okay, and that is correct. That's what it said. And these are all the details given by the GPT. To understand this concept, I already explained in this video itself. Now we need to increase the difficulty slightly. So now the question is like get employees whose salary is greater than the average salary of their own department. So department specific condition we need to specify here. So the hint it gave is you need to compare DEPT inside subquery. So let's try it out. Uh, uh, Now inner query must depend on outer query. So I don't know how to write this. Okay, let's try it out in this way. Select. So let's copy the same query and modify it accordingly to the situation. Wait a minute. Let's copy that. This is the query I have written just now, and I will copy that. So now this is the comparison between department. Department comparison need to be added. So here department also need to be added. DEPT, comma name, comma salary. These are the three keys we need to add, and of course from employees where salary. I think department equals to department match needs to be done. So where it needs to be done, I'm not sure. Average salary also not. Group by we need to do, I believe. Okay, group by I'll do here, but how it will DPT comma average salary from employees group by DPT. But how it is exactly compare with where condition? I think group by having where condition we already wrote, and DEPT equals to DEPT. don't think it is not fitting as we expected, but I'll submit this and I'll try to learn it. I mean, from this point onwards, maybe we may ask GPT to ask me more similar questions like this and to understand to get more understanding on this topic. But as of now, I'm submitting this. Yeah, so I think it's not correct, I believe. But yeah, let's see. Group by spelling is also wrong. Okay, typo. Okay, it's fine. Good attempt, but it is. It, but this where correlated subqueries need precision. Let's analyze your query. Okay, group by. So and so it corrected automatic problem. Subquery returns two columns, DPT and average. But salary is greater than subquery. Expect one single value. Okay. Now this is wrong. We don't we did not connect inner DEPT to outer DEPT. That's what the DEPT equals to DEPT maybe need to be done, but I don't know where to add it. So that's why that is the reason. I mean, I just vaguely submitted this query. Okay. So we must compare each employee's salary when the average salary of that same department. Think step by step. Outer table alias is E. Inner table alias is E2. Okay. So this is where I went wrong. Okay. Now I got it. So we must match departments here. Try filling this template. Okay. First select e.dept and e.name, comma e.salary from employees and where the E salary is greater than. And now the bracket start. Here select average E2 salary. Okay, E2. Okay, employee 2 as E2. Okay, average salary E2 from employee E2 where E2.dept is with E1.dept. E.dept. E.dept. This is the answer, but yeah, I think we completely did wrong in the in the first attempt itself. But yeah, I think we'll improve day by day. So let's see what it is thinking. It may give. Yeah, the answer is correct, I believe. If it shocks me, I don't know. Let me see. Oh, why stop thinking? It's stuck somewhere, it seems. ChatGPT can make mistakes. Check important info. Okay, that's fine. Okay, some system error. So let's wait. Let's wait this. Wait on this. Oh, GPT is correct, but yeah, took thought for 7 seconds. So it is giving exact time as well. I mean, how much time it took. Okay, it gave, but it is prompt was not showing the result. I don't know why. Maybe low latency in the network. I'm not sure. Is full correct. I think this is correct. That's the interview ready version. Okay. Key concepts. Correlated subquery. Inner query depends on outer row because it uses EDA. Because in the same department itself we need to identify, so that's the reason we need to write that. Okay. So it typically runs once per outer row. So prior to this case, the inner one will execute only once and it will pass the result, and outer row will take it, but one per outer row. Through optimizer may rewrite it. Okay, the optimizer might be an inbuilt functionality the corresponding SQL engine will have that will run, and it will generate the output, and for every computation it will generate the output from the inner, and it will compare with the um, outer row. Okay, that's good to learn. Okay, next, what make a subquery correlated? I think it is a correlated subquery. We call correlated subquery. Okay, these type of queries may be called as a correlated subquery, as it is computes for each row of outer row, each row of an outer row by the, I think it's by it reference a column from outer query. So as it is referencing a column, as it is referencing a column from the outer query, it is, I think it is, yeah, I think it is delivering like this. Okay, so I think answer is B here. Apologies for that. The system looks little slow here. I'm not sure why. Maybe latency in the connection. Searching project context. Why the searching project context? Okay, this is correct. Subsequently, yeah, the subquery is correlated when it references a column from a outer query. Okay. Hmm. Important influence, right? Okay. Scalar subquery, non-correlated subquery runs once and independent, and correlated subquery logically runs once per outer row, depends on outer row value, can be slower if not optimized. I think the optimization techniques we yet to learn. Maybe in the future lessons we may learn that. Okay, now the small upgrade. Can this corrected can this correlated subquery be rewritten using group by plus join? Yes. But I show it, try to think. Before I show it, try to think. Okay. Step 1, get average salary per department. Join back to employees. Filter where salary is greater than average. Try writing it. Okay, so let's try writing it. Get average salary per department. Select DPT, comma salary DPT. I think employee we may need to give an alias name DPT. Sorry, either DPT, I think, right? Yeah, either DPT. So let's copy this query and modify accordingly. So Let's copy this and modify here. Okay, in that e.dpt and e.salary from employees, we are getting 3. And after that, what we need to do is I think here we need to join. Oh my god. Okay, I pressed enter, it went in. Okay. Oh, my bad. Actually, I was supposed to write something else, but yeah. Okay, I think it will give the, but you repeated the correlated subquery. Now you're trying to rewrite it using group by join, not subquery in where. Let's build it step by step. Let's just build it step by step. I think department plus average salary per department. So let's write it the entire query. Let's open the notepad. I'm opening the notepad, just give me a minute. The notepad, I'll small place. Let's make a notepad here and I'll write control A here and let me modify this query. For data dpt salary average e dot salary. Okay, here I think here we need to join on. Okay, employee dot e2 employees e2 on uh, okay e dot dpt sorry e dot dpt equals to e2 dot dpt. Yeah, e2 dot dpt. Okay, join after the join where e dot salary is greater than, so that's it, right? Step 1 is get average salary per department. Yeah, E dot salary is greater than average salary. Of course, in this subquery we need to write is uh, select average. Oh, we need to group by. Okay, only one we need to get. So average of salary. Select average salary from EMP employees. Group by. Okay, e2.dpt here it is. I think we need to write in that way. DEPT, DEPT. This much I'm thinking as of now, but this is wrong it seems. Select data DVD name. Okay. Mm, Let's write this query and we'll see if there is any gap. We'll see. Mm, Okay, it stopped thinking because I confused with all the entire query. Instead of having a small query, I just did with the entire query. I think that's the reason it is confused. But let's see. I think it's stuck. It, it thought more than that. I think the result is not displayed here, but actually the result is. Oh, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, but I don't know why. What happened to this? Let's refresh. I'm not sure what happens if I refresh, but yeah, I'm just refreshing and trying. Still wait. Okay, this is the biggest disadvantage with ChatGPT, I believe. But let me see, and am I refreshed? What happens? Okay, it's stuck in between. It's nice. I don't know why it's nice. Okay, now okay, it's refreshing. Just a minute. Okay, nice effort. You are very close conceptually, but there are two key issues. Join employees E2 duplicates rows, not join me with duplicate table. I think. Okay, so the subquery row by DEPT returns multiple rows, but then so and so is invalid. Needs one value per employee. Uh, Correct the join approaches. So the correct join approach is make an aggregated table DEPT AVG, join employees to DEPT AVG on DEPT, filter salaries greater than DEPT average. Let's do it. One clean query. Let's fill in the blanks. Where is the blanks? Let's see. Select e.dept, comma e.name, e.salary from employee. Join. Then the subquery starts. Select DEPT, comma average salary as average sal from employees group by DEPT is D on. Okay, I don't know whether I can write like this type of query in the past, so yeah, I didn't write it. Hmm. In this subquery, why do we need group by DPT? Okay, because it has to get an average sal based on department. So that's why we are keeping group by as DPT. Okay, so we need to add. So we need to add DEPT because of it has to be grouped and department. So that's why.
Ex-
I don't know what happened, but yeah, I'm just trying it out. Transcripting. It says I don't know whether it took answer or not. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, in this case, the answer is like group by we need to use because the the subquery has to be grouped by department and the corresponding average salary need to be calculated. So that's the reason we did in that way. So yeah, this is the end of this session. I'll continue with another session. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much.